Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I am doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good for November 15th through the 21st. We'll begin by taking a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for some more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading. Let's begin by taking a look at the overall energy with the oracle cards. To the sea, listening to your intuition, not allowing your emotions to run away with you. Wow, so you have, peace and co-create and a leg up. So it's as if you are trying to co-create with the universe, with spirit. A life that you are wanting. You want more peace in your life. You may feel as if, things have been, a little bit rocky. Let's put it this way. In this photo, things are peaceful, but I feel like you've been in this boat and it's been a little bit rocky. You've had to leave something behind in order to get to calmer waters. That's that Six of Swords energy. And the universe is bringing in, something here, a leg up, something to help you out. So let's go to the tarot and see what we have here. Very interesting to begin with. Okay, your present energy, King of Wands. All right, Capricorn, you're kind of like being a leader. You're getting all fired up about something. All fired up. What are you getting fired up about? So let's take a look at your obstacle or area of resistance. What do we have here? Nine of Swords. All caught up in your head. It could be you have a great idea, but you're not sure how to bring it into fruition, right? It's, getting all passionate about a cause or a new project you'd like to start, new career path or something, and then, the doubt sinks in. So what's your advice, Devil? You're holding on to something. So we're going to see. That's about attachments. So we'll see where that leads. And then your outcome. And remember, Capricorn, okay, I'm sorry. You have free will. So you can, I'm sorry. I'm being distracted here. You have free will. So you can choose to either follow the advice or to, make decisions on your own. Okay, so the thing I was being distracted about, this one, Six of Pentacles in reverse popped out, and they want that with the Devil. So that's meaning that you're kind of like attached to something that isn't balanced, okay? And then Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups on the bottom, Chariot and Temperance, really nice energy underneath. Okay, so let's go back to the present energy. You have King of Fire. What are you fired up about, Capricorn? I'm kind of interested. I like to see this. You're all fired up about something. So what is it? You're all, wow. Okay, so we have Three of Wands on the bottom. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You have the clarifiers for the King of Wands. Now, this is an energy of being really confident, going out on your own and not caring if somebody else wants to follow you or not. It's about being really passionate and inspired about what it is that you want to do. But the clarifiers here are the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is about celebrating, but it's also about a real strong foundation, the four corners of the house, something that is a strong foundation. But you have these energies around it. The Five of Pentacles is feeling like you don't have enough, whether that's enough money, enough love, enough friends, enough family members. You just don't have enough. You're in a sense of a lack. And then with the Three of Swords, it's kind of giving this idea to me that you've had a heartbreak, a true disappointment, perhaps because this can be in marriage or in a long-term committed relationship or in a family situation, okay? Because it's the happy family card. You're feeling as if, you don't have this passion because you have all of this going on. The King of Wands could also represent a wand energy, fire energy, which is Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. So there could be somebody that you're dealing with that is this way, and it's leaving you feeling like this, right? Feeling lack. It's almost as if there's something that you really want to do, that you're really passionate about, and yet you don't have the confidence or the motivation in order to go and do it. Because here we have the Nine of Swords. I feel like there's something, the King of Wands beats his own drum, right? Is the leader of the pack. And I get this sense, Capricorn, that you want to be the leader of the pack, but it's all of this energy, this very negative, low vibration energy that is preventing that from happening. It's like you want to take charge of your own life, but you're just kind of caught up in all of the negative and all of the doubt about it all. So let's see what this Nine of Swords is. This is your area of resistance or your obstacle. Oh, Six of Cups, King of Swords, Tower, the Magician. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you've had a tower moment, perhaps with an air sign, doesn't have to be, but a tower moment with somebody in the past, could be a family member. Okay, so it could be like a fatherly figure or a family member of some sort that could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but really has a very stubborn streak to them. If that doesn't resonate with you, then ask yourself, is there a strong belief that I have from the past, from my childhood, that is holding me back? I'm allowing it to almost have a perpetual tower moment in my life. It's bringing you a lot of anxiety. Now, this is the Scorpio season. I feel like for some of you, you may be a little bit in a dark night of the soul, and you're having to go deep in order to look at some childhood issue that is just preventing you from taking the actions that you would like to take. This is what your soul wants you to do. This is what your heart wants you to do. Move forward. Create the life that you want. Just beat that drum and go for it, right? Get really inspired and motivated. But you've got all of this heartache that perhaps you haven't, you may feel like you've processed some of it, but you haven't really and truly processed all of it. And I feel like it has something to do with family. It may have something to do with romantic connections, but with the Four of Wands and then also the Six of Cups, I get the sense that this is something perhaps of a childhood wound that you may want to take another look at. It could be that there was a situation when you were a child that happened suddenly. Like you could have lost a parent or a dear grandparent, or, had some traumatic situation in the past, and you haven't truly healed from it. And because you haven't healed from it, it just keeps you in this perpetual state of anxiety. And you may not even realize it. Like honestly, you may not even realize it because you've been living with it for so long, if that makes sense. So, here in the advice, we have the Devil, like you're attached now to imbalance in your life. you know, there is such a thing as being like attached to drama, right? Because when we have drama or we have things that are unsettling, you know, that our adrenaline gets going, you know, so it's almost over time can be kind of like a drug. So you can get actually addicted to having drama in your life to the point where you may want to even stir the pot in your own life in order just to have more drama in your life, because it gives you something to focus on instead of what you really need to focus on. So, so let's clarify this Devil and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the universe is wanting to help you with this. Ace of Wands, wanting a fresh start. All caught up in your head though, because we had the Eight of Swords underneath that. I really feel like for a lot of you, this has something to do with money. Now, the situation in the past here may not have something to do with money, but it has something to do with your self-worth, okay? This situation prevented you, perhaps, from building a good sense of worth and value about yourself. And that could be even, you know, you could even say that that is now playing out in your career choices or your job choices. You may actually be settling for jobs that are below your skill and talent level because you don't think you're worthy enough of having a job that pays more than it does. It's almost as if you're feeling like your money or your income is reflective of your worth. There's something around money and, you know, like self-worth. And I mean, the advice is that you're attached to this. You're attached to it so much. There's something for you to look at. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, your work, how you know, earn money, what you spend your day doing, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is about independence and freedom. And then we have the Three of Pentacles about working with others. Cooperating. And then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, like not having balance. It's almost as if, okay, these two are just so, okay, they're both pentacles, right? But this one is all about freedom and independence, and this one is about working with other people. You see how they're kind of like two different things. I wonder almost, because we have the Six of Pentacles, which represents when it's upright, balance, and it's not upright, right? So it's you're attached to having this imbalance. You're attached to having an imbalance in your life based on work. So it could be that you put a lot of effort. You may even compare yourself to the other people that you work with. You may feel, I'm just going to put out a couple of scenarios and see which one kind of, you know, resonates with you. And that might be something you want to go meditate on. But, you know, or it could be that you feel like you can't make money unless you work with others. Like you can't ever make money on your own. You couldn't start your own business. You couldn't, you know, build enough financial security to be on your own. Like you may feel like I have to have other people helping me to make money or to be financially secure. And I you know, I'm getting a strong sense that, you know, you do put a lot of emphasis on your work as part of your identity. and not just like your identity is caught up in your work. You don't have a lot of balance between work and play, or work and family. And then you also may not have like a lot of balance as far as, if you were to go to a party and, start a conversation with a stranger, what would your conversation be about? Would it just be about your work? Is that where you're seeing your identity? I feel like there's something here about, the Page of Cups is about apologizing. It's almost like, she's looking at this fish, and this fish, is looking at her, and it's like they're about to kiss, in a way. And it's this energy of, are you giving yourself enough love? Is the message that I'm getting. Are you balancing what you do? Is it really what you love? Do you love your work? And if you don't love your work, then why are you doing it? And I know what you're going to say, well, because I have to pay the bills. And that's true, except that there is something about putting more love into your work. And recognizing that, I also think there's something about recognizing that your work is not you. That is just something that you put your time and energy into during the day. But what else is it that you enjoy doing? It's about walking away from some type of belief system. You may feel like, you're Capricorn, you're hard workers. You may feel like the harder I work, the more value I have. So I'm going to work longer hours. I'm going to outwork everybody else at work, because then that proves that I have value. That type of energy. So let's see what the Seven of Pentacles is. It's about putting your time and energy into you. Very interesting. King of Wands on the bottom. And then you get the inspiration, the motivation to go and do what it is that you really want to do. Yeah, look at this. The outcome is that what you have to do is, I think it's really just recognizing, what does work mean for you? What does, how you spend your time, how you earn your money, what does that kind of reflect about you and how you feel about it? Not, this is my job. This is how much I get, I'm paid. How do you feel about that? This is Scorpio season. It's about going deep. How do you feel about that? And then looking back at your childhood, how does that relate to what occurred in your childhood, especially if you had a traumatic event, or your parents, their views about money and about work? It's really about taking a look at that. And when you do, and then you start loving yourself and realizing this is out of balance. I've got to detach from the imbalance of my life between work and play, or work and self-worth. That type of thing. When you go within and you do that, look at it, it's like your ships come in. You get the motivation and the inspiration to go to exactly where your heart wants to be. It's the thing that's preventing you from doing what it is that you want to do. If you're sitting there and you're like, yeah, I just don't have the motivation. I'm just tired. I'm drained at the end of the day, right? The reason that you're tired and drained is like, look at all of this that you're putting into your work. What are you getting out of it? Money. Okay. Is it enough money? Does it make you happy at the end of the day? You're working really hard. So is it giving you, is there a balance there between the amount of time and energy you're spending on your work and how much you're getting paid? It's really about taking a look at that and really loving yourself. Really, looking at how that affects you. Because I feel, Capricorn, that there's, the universe is saying, hey, we're willing to give you a leg up. There's just something that we have to do here. We need you to take a look at this, right? And once again, it's Scorpio season. And if you do feel like you might be going through like a dark night of the soul, there's a lot of information on YouTube and the internet about the dark night of the soul where, you know, you're really kind of going deep. And especially, you know, if you feel like that might be something that you are feeling right now. Success and transformation. You know, Capricorn, I really feel like you're on the verge of almost like an awakening of some sort that really changes your life. You progress so quickly once you move past this. The Temperance card, your angels, your spirit guides are helping you through this. They know that this is something that may be uncomfortable right now, but it's taking you to a place that is just so wonderful. Once you get this figured out, it's like, yeah, your ships come in. Things work out for you. In the good kind. I love that. And feed your artist and raw intention. See, I feel like you do have a raw intention. It's that you're almost lacking the motivation and energy. I feel like you have very low energy. So you feel like at the end of the day, I can't do anything about this intention or passion that I have to go start a new business or, you know, change jobs or, you know, decorate the bathroom or whatever it is. You know, it's like, yeah, I just don't have it. And one of the reasons is because I feel like you're just maybe allowing your work to rule your life instead of you determining what is your top priorities in life. You know, loving yourself first, you know, and then allowing, you know, your work, you know, you do have to put time and energy into it, but making sure that you're taking care of yourself. I feel like, you know, this is kind of that Queen of Cups energy, but it's lower. It's a page. It's as if you may be struggling with giving yourself even that first kiss of love, you know, to yourself, you know. And I think the step here is just recognizing it. You know, recognizing how much your work may be draining you and then asking yourself a why. Why do you have this job, you know, and what is out of balance in your work life, either in your job or in your life overall? Well, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you much love and light in this situation. I send out lots of hugs to you. And if you have enjoyed this message or resonated with it, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. And I do give you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Take care. See you later. Bye for now.